using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Bulls fans, it's almost rally towel day. You can get your own Bulls mascot rally towel and be part of the crowd-wide celebration. Be here at our next home game to get yours. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please send the word Bulls along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our Answer Negative team will be here for our giveaway.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Chicago, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And checking out Washington, they are struggling down in the bottom of their conference.
Checking out Chicago, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Anthony Davis, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then it's Alexander Sarr, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3. And for Chicago, they've got Okoro, Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's MP, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best. Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Such a wide-open look.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Wilson's got 6 points.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Sarr passes to Young. They get it back. Second chance shot. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. And it's Washington with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Sarr passes to Young. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now here's MP. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Coulibaly against MP. Pass to Jones. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Young against Jones. Young, the pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
MP outside. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wilson's got 11 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Young, the pass to Davis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and count him on every possession. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
All your big fans, it's time for your Chicago.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Okoro. And checking in with our rookie leaderboard. Here are the top scorers over the last 10 games. MP, number 1.
He's giving them something most teams don't have, a first-year player who can carry his weight offensively.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter. Russell from outside. Collins with the rebound. Bulls leading by 7. The drive by MP. Misses from short range. The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Outside Russell. Here's Davis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Davis has got 7.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
MP getting it done for Chicago. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we... Keyshawn George is out there with Davis. And it's Riley in at power forward. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Davis probing. Pass to Russell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter. Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Wizards trail by 8. George outside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
MP against Russell. From deep, MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. BA?
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Young, he's checked in for Washington.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
MP with it. Guarded now by George. MP, the pass to Simons. Back to MP. From the arc. Oh! MP! His own 3!
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's stolen by MP. Here's Buzelis. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Well, you can see MP not afraid to take chances defensively, comes up with the steal and gets his team in transition.
The Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Davis. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. I just love the ball movement.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Chicago. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to George. Saw a screen. Shot to stop the run. George, and that's good. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A nice shot by MP.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
George sets a screen. Young, the pass to Johnson. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, Johnson putting his quickness to use. He's tough to slow down once he gets going.
And here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. No good there. So it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Washington Wizards.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
You know, right now for Washington, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out, and we were right. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often.
Connects again from distance.
And folks, he's just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
And you know, I don't even think he's thinking about records. He's out there to ball. Ever since entering the league, only a few months ago, he's been on a mission to win.
Yeah, MP is clearly amongst the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Outside Coulibaly. Back to Young. Launches it. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. MP, the pass to Collins. Back to MP. And there's another one for Chicago.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
BA, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet, talent and experience combined, to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
A deep 3 from MP. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 36 points.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And when it comes to rebounding, these are the rookies who are leading the pack over the last 10 games. MP third.
This coaching staff loves how he battles down low. Impressive numbers over the last 10 games.
Outside Davis. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
And you see the size and length of Johnson getting his shot over the coverage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, BA.
Learning on the job. Art Alley, thanks a lot. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 40 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Sar. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sar get that ball inside.
And for a number 2 overall pick, Doris, we knew Alex Sar would need time to develop, but he has flashed some big-time upside.
Yet another player, BA, from France. They are turning out a number of quality players. Let's remember this about Alex. He's a 7-footer with some shooting ability, a little bit of an off-the-bounce and playmaking skills. Like the sky is the limit if he keeps growing.
Outside Young, lets the three fly. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 21. Okoro passes to Wilson. 54 seconds left in the third. Banked it in off the glass.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Young, the pass to Johnson. The three ball. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, an elite scorer in college. Johnson's capable of doing the same in the NBA.
Outside Jones. And here's MP from outside. And another one!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. And that one drops. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The three is up. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different... Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And so in the game for Washington. Davis out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Johnson in at the 2. Here's Coulibaly. Off target from outside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Washington has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, Alex Sarr doesn't only have length, folks. He's got big-time hops, and he finishes that bucket in a hurry.
MP right side. Pass to Yabusele. Ivy outside. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Simons against Young. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Here's Young. Buries it down low.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
.43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Simons passes to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off the shot, and Yabusele slams it in.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Outside Johnson. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young finds Johnson. Over MP. The shot by Johnson, no good. On the wing, MP takes a 3. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
It's not rocket science, JQ. If the ball goes in, you keep shooting. If it doesn't, you stop shooting.
Simple as that?
Yeah, simple as that.
Okay, MP, keep it simple.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.